The Joker is back, and Batman is gone. Hello again, Batfans! In this episode, the Joker meets the new Robin. This is the second Robin miniseries. It is called Robin 2, The Joker's Wild, and as the name suggests, the Joker is the main enemy. It all begins with Joker inside Arkham Asylum. One of his henchmen infiltrates the building and releases Joker gas, allowing the madman to escape. Meanwhile, in Gotham, Robin patrols the city all by himself because Batman is in Brazil. The bat signal appears in the sky and Robin learns about the Joker's escape. The Clown Prince of Crime goes back to his old hideout, where he attacks Mr. Freeze and regains leadership of the gang. Without Batman, Robin has to investigate all the possible clues in order to stop the Joker. After taking a look at Joker's cell in Arkham, Robin finds a connection to a man called Dr. Osgood Pellinger, an expert in computers. When Joker attempts to kidnap Dr. Osgood, Robin tries to save him but fails. In the confrontation, the Joker is completely in shock when he sees Robin. He is sure he killed the boy Wonder, yet the boy is alive. Joker takes Dr. Osgood to his hideout and he will use him in his master plan that involves computers. Robin is just worried about what will the Joker do when he finds out Batman is not in Gotham. The Joker wants total control of Gotham's computer and telephone networks, and Osgood is the man who can do that. The Joker also kidnaps a girl as part of his plan. This girl shows up on the ledge of a tall building in what seems to be a suicide situation. Robin learns about this and swings by to save the girl. However, all of this is just a distraction so that Joker can infiltrate the phone company and hack the mainframe. On his way back to his hideout, Joker sees Batman on a rooftop and shoots at him. The bullets fly past Batman because that image is just a hologram that Robin and Alfred used to make everyone think that Batman is in Gotham. Robin attacks the Joker, but the madman gets the upper hand and gets ready to kill him. The GCPD arrives in time, forcing the Joker to flee. Despite that, the plan was a success, and now Joker not only controls the phone network, he also knows that Batman is not in Gotham. The plan continues and Joker hacks all the television and computer broadcasts in the city. He wants $1 billion to stop his reign of chaos, and he wants the money to be delivered by Batman. Robin takes to the Batcomputer to bypass the Joker virus and hack into the main Joker computer. Robin breaks various security walls, but instead of hacking into the Joker's computer, it's the Joker who hacks into the Batcomputer. Robin is forced to shut the computer down in a hurry to stop Joker from taking total control. Soon, the Joker takes over the electric system as well, spreading confusion and destruction. Robin goes back to Dr. Osgood's place, where he finds more clues that would help him defeat the Joker. Robin then goes to the GCPD and tells Gordon his plan to find and stop the Joker. A truck is prepared to deliver the money to the place where the Joker instructed, in the middle of a bridge. Robin uses equipment from the Batcave to remote control the vehicle and drive it there. Meanwhile, Alfred runs a computer program across the telephone network to locate the Joker's mainframe. The program sends a message to that computer, and Dr. Osgood receives the message, as Robin had planned. The message is the image of Dr. Osgood's childhood pet. The image takes Osgood out of his trance and allows Alfred to inform the GCPD the location of the Joker's hideout. In the meantime, Joker locates the truck, but instead of collecting the money, he blows up the bridge, thinking that Batman was driving the vehicle. The explosion gives away Joker's position, and Robin takes the chance to attack the madman. The Joker takes off, but Robin chases him down to a water treatment plant. Joker attacks Robin, and this time he intends to kill the boy Wonder, revealing that he knows he is not the same Robin he killed before. However, Robin's agility and quick thinking allows him to throw the Joker off balance into the treatment water. The police arrive at the water treatment plant, as well as Joker's hideout, and they put an end to the Joker's computerized reign of terror. Later on, Alfred takes care of a wary Tim Drake, just as Batman comes back from his trip to Brazil and learns what has happened in his absence. Meanwhile, the Joker is locked in Arkham once again, planning his revenge against the new Robin. Robin 2, The Joker's Wild is the second Robin miniseries with Tim Drake. Just like the first one, it was written by Chuck Dixon and illustrated by Tom Lyle, and their work is even better the second time around. I have to say though, Tom Lyle draws a pretty good Robin, but when it comes to normal people, that's where the art becomes a bit strange. They're just not properly drawn, as most of them look flat and disproportionate. I feel, however, that the writing and editorial efforts on this miniseries were the best part. The idea of leaving Robin alone in Gotham was a stroke of genius, as it allowed Tim Drake to actually face a real enemy on his own. They also connected Batman's absence to the Idiot storyline from the main comics, and that goes to show how good they were getting at handling multiple comics in the same continuity, a prime example of the 90s storytelling. The Joker's Wild is a landmark in the Batman mythos, as it marks the first meeting between Joker and Tim Drake as the new Robin. It also allows us to witness a bit of the Joker's psychology firsthand. The shock on Joker's face when he sees Robin shows that he does care about something, even if that something are the victims that he killed. We also learn that Joker is afraid of Batman. His presence in Gotham is the only thing that stops Joker from going ballistic. And this Joker is also smart. On his second encounter with Robin, he realizes the boy is different from the one he killed, and so Joker becomes the first person to realize that this is a new Robin. Not even Gordon had deduced this. What I'm saying is that this is quite an interesting take and one of the best characterizations of the Joker. Unfortunately, the plot of this story was a bit questionable. Joker's motivation is to spread chaos, which is normal. However, the method that he chooses to do so is a bit strange. In some of the early Joker stories, he would broadcast TV and radio signals announcing his crimes. In this story they went for something similar, but using the novelty of computers and the internet. And that's where it becomes convoluted. Because you see, Joker reads computer books in Arkham just so that he can kidnap a computer expert that he will then keep drugged in his hideout and force him to hack the entire computer system of Gotham. Whew! Now that's what I call convoluted. Much of how that plan works is not explained, because I'm sure not even Chuck Dixon knew exactly how it would work. I can't blame him though. These kind of plots were typical of the early 90s. But enough about the Joker. The best thing of this book is actually Robin. This short story provided a real challenge for Tim Drake. Up until this point, Robin had confronted only minor league enemies. Even King Snake was not that big of a threat. And going from easy enemies to the Joker in such a short time is a big deal. Tim has to learn how to balance his normal life as a teenager with his duties as a protector of Gotham. We see him struggling to find a place among his friends, and also coping with his father's slow recovery, and all that while dealing with the threat of the Joker. This was not an easy task for Tim, and over the course of this story, he learns how to deal with the pressure and how to manage himself in these situations. Robin not only overcomes his fear of the Joker, he also learns how to properly act as a detective and as a protector. A prime example of that is having Robin ignoring obvious facts and clues from the first crime scene, just to have him go back to that first option and find the things he needed to stop the Joker. In other words, this story is a great arc for Tim Drake, as it shows character growth. This story also gets rid of the stigma that both Batman and Robin had about the Joker. This monumental defeat by Tim Drake sets things right in the Robin-Joker conflict, and as Gotham Knight said on Twitter, this outcome is sort of symbolic justice for Jason. Oh, and by the way, I would like to involve all of you in these videos, so if you want to be featured in one of them, follow me on Twitter at Salazar Knight, and maybe one of your comments will be featured next. Now, as we come to the end of the video, there's just one minor complaint I have about the specific moment in the story, and that is when Alfred phones Commissioner Gordon as part of the final plan. I mean, if they're just gonna do that, why not just give away the secret identities already? It's just too silly and it goes unexplained. Maybe they hoped nobody would notice that. Well, we sure did. Anyways, the final thing I should mention is that this miniseries is one of the first, if not the first title ever, to have multiple variant covers for all the issues. Besides Tom Lyle's main covers, various artists contributed to the variants, including Norm Brayfogle, Dan Jurgens, Kevin Maguire and also Kelly Jones. In fact, This would be Jones's first Batman work, and in less than a year he would be the main cover artist for the Batman comics. But that, my friends, will have to wait a while, because right now we're going to take a break from all the main Batman comics, as we have to catch up with all the graphic novels and Elseworlds stories that were published back in 1991. And the first one on the list is called Judgment on Gotham, the first crossover between Batman and Judge Dredd. If you don't want to miss that, subscribe now and don't forget to leave a like. Until then, Godspeed, my friends.